Hi, my name is Bryanna and this is my audience. So today I'm just going to do a speech about how to travel outside of the country. I have traveled to Asia before. I've also traveled to South America. I've gone to different places all over, and I've also worked with a missions organization that has sent lots of missionaries all across the world, actually. So I was a part of that this past summer. The first step to just traveling outside of the country is just finding out the basic information. Where do you want to go? Maybe a place that has been on your heart for a while just to go to, and so you just want to figure that out. Why does it draw you to that place? What does it take to get there? Just simple steps. I also got this poster, and it says, "Put yourself in another world." And it just shows a picture of a girl, and it shows a picture of just a different country where she's in. And so just imagine yourself in different countries. And so that's just a little visual aid for you to look at. Some of my past experiences is I was working with the missions organizations past summer, and I worked with the passports and the visas, and just figuring out, okay, if we want to send all these kids to India, what kind of visas do we need to get for them? What kind of shots do they need to get? And so that's there's a lot of information that you just have to be aware of. What is required of you of entering that country? If you're going to Africa, you're going to have to get a shot, and so you might want to just think about things like that. How do you get there? Do you want to get there by bus? Do you want to get there by plane? Do you want to get there by boat? Also money, the currency over there is different than it is here. How much is our money worth over there? And so you just want to figure out those things. Shots, medicine, out of country health insurance just in case anything bad happens. Now you just want to do some research about, the second step is just how to do some research about the country you're going to. Okay, so what are their cultural differences? Like for Thailand, if you go there and you're just leaning back and you pop up the back of your foot, that's kind of like flipping them off if they see the bottom of your foot. And so you just don't want to do that. Also, another thing is in Thailand, if you touch the top of people's heads, it's like you're taking their soul away from them. And so you just you don't want you want to know those culture differences and not just having kids all around and you're playing duck duck goose with them and you took their souls away. And so don't expect for them to accept you first, but first you must accept them. And so just getting into their levels, learning their culture, even learning a little bit of their language. What are basic words? If you're going to Mexico, you're going to want to know how to say baño, which is bathroom. And so where is that? And also, what is there to do? What is there to do in this country? Organizations to get involved. If you're going over to Thailand, do you want to work with a sex trafficking organization that you can just help out some girls? Maybe places you want to visit. If you're going to Rome, what are the museums that you want to see there? What are the things that you want to do there? Maybe you have family over in Italy. Maybe you want to go visit them. And so what are people that you want to see maybe? Also, this is a very important step into finding out and doing all the research, is know the danger of the country that you're traveling to. And women traveling alone should never go to countries like the Middle East, Africa, or European countries. There's high risk there. And so you just want to know that sicknesses, what kind of sicknesses are going on in the, or diseases that are going on within that culture. The water, if you go to different countries, every country that I've ever been to outside of Canada or America, you probably won't be able to drink the water. And so you just want to know that. What are the different foods? Are their food more spicy? Are you gonna, is it good for you to eat that kind of food? Could you be allergic to it? Just different things. Also, a big thing is Americans, they know that we have money, and so we have nice watches, we have nice jewelry, we have all these things. You don't want them to come after you and to for thieves to happen. And so you just really want to be aware that you have all that stuff just hidden away. You don't want thieves to come after you. And so just don't be showing them off. That's something that you always want to be sure of. What can you do to, if something does happen in the country, where can you go to contact someone? And so what do you want to do with that? Who can you contact? Where's the nearest embassy? And so after you just found out where you want to go, done some research, the last step is now it's time to take all of that and just get some things set in stone for your trip to happen. So budgeting money, how much is it going to cost for a plane ticket there or a boat ride there? How much is it going to be for places to stay, food? Just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be you know, over complicated. Just keep it simple. Tell someone where you're going. You always want to make sure you're telling someone, just not up and, you know, peace out. Also, make a guide to help them out for your trip. You know, if you're going for 2 weeks, how many days are you going to spend here? What are you going to do here? So you just want to be aware of those things. Getting to the country, the dates that you want to travel, you want to make sure things are going on within that time, and so you just want to kind of be aware of things like that. Place you will be staying at. When I was preparing for the speech, I did something. I just looked online of just maybe simple, cheap places that we could stay at. There's this website called Couchsurfing, and they actually open up their homes, and they allow people from all over the country. If they, you know, say I want to go to Amsterdam for a week, I could just type in there Amsterdam, and I could find someone that lives in Amsterdam that's willing to open up their home for me to go stay at. And so that's something that maybe just to be aware of and just to think about too. You know, you could do that. There's also a thing called WWOOF, and it's Worldwide Opportunities of Organic Farms. And it's just a place where, you know, if you come and help the organic farm for a little while, they'll give you free food, and they'll open up their home to you so you can stay there for free. Also, there's hostels, there's hotels, there's families that you could stay with too. But besides all this information, you know, just how to actually, you know, travel outside of the United States, you just want to have fun. And so I just brought some simple things that I got from different countries. These are some pants that I got from Thailand. They're kind of, you know, different looking. These are also some pants that I got too, and these are called fat pants, and you can just tie them around yourself, and they're kind of fun to wear, just really comfortable too. I also brought a plane ticket that is actually, you know, these are just some international plane tickets so that you could actually see what it looks like when you are, you know, traveling, what to be aware of. And so these are just awesome simple things that you would want to have with you. And so yeah, that's just how to travel outside of the United States.